343 recently went over the Halo Infinite Season 4 Battle Pass. Not every single item, but they scanned over a few prominent ones, and it does seem like the cosmetics for Halo Infinite are heading in a good direction. Got some really cool stuff, some free, some paid for in the Premium Pass, and I'm going to scan over the ones that they did mention here today. So as you'll see on screen, first we've got the Hazmat armor core, which is free for everyone. You get this whether you pay for the pass or not. This is given to everyone as soon as the season drops, so that's really cool. Next we have the fiber weave plate, which is a chest piece. Again, very much like a hazmat theme, with these like yellow tubes. Well, they're metal tubes and then covered in like a yellow film. There's like, you know, a metal like clamping device in the middle, kind of. It just looks very like very heavy duty, very secure and stuff. It's a very cool chest piece. Got another cool wrist thing called the Threat Wave Spec. And then swiftly moving on, we have this very cool looking helmet, the Mark 6 CBRN. I can't think what CBRN stands for. I'm sure it's an abbreviation for something, but this is just very cool. You know, it looks like Chief's helmet with like a gas mask applied to it, which is pretty cool. Next we have a new weapon coating, which is the Citrus Wash. This is pretty cool. Green, blue, and then like a green pattern on top of the blue as well, which is very like infection themed. Just overall pretty cool. It's better than the standard color ones, and in a few moments they're going to show some really cool weapon skins and armor skins too, including animated ones. But before we see that, another cool helmet called the Talon, which I really do like. I'm assuming it's called Talon because it does kind of look like a bird, and you know, birds have talons, so yeah, pretty cool naming. Halo often names items and like armor and things after animals. We've then got the sample pack shoulder pads, which are pretty cool. They do remind me of like the grunt shoulders and back with these canisters on them. And then now at tier 25, we get into the really cool stuff with the Biohazardous Legendary Kill Effect, which has the infected symbol that pops up. You get like a splash of this green gooey stuff, a bit of a yellow splash in there as well. Just overall super cool. I think this one will obviously be really cool to use in infection as well. We've then got the industrial preparedness weapon skin. I'm actually not a fan of this one really. It's kind of just yellow with a bit of, you know, gold and red accents. They were kind of hyping this one up as a legendary coating. I don't really get why. I mean, more coatings and more coatings, more color options, yeah, but at the end of the day it basically is just yellow. Next we have the Skarbnik helmet, I think it's called, which is also pretty cool. It kind of looks like Bumblebee from the not the newest movie, but the actual Bumblebee movie. So I think I'll use this. I don't know if it was inspired by that, but yeah, heavily looks like Bumblebee. You know, especially with like the yellow coating as well. Now, as we get halfway through the pass is when the really cool stuff starts to come in. We've got this BR, but you might notice it's a little bit different. So the weapon mesh has been changed a bit. It's the BR75 Hazcon, obviously like hazard, hazmat, that kind of thing. It's the BR. It looks very, very similar, this one, but it is slightly different in, you know, shape and size and things, which is cool. That they're, you know, switching it up with cosmetics by doing different meshes for weapons. You've also got this cool little chest piece that has a flare gun attached to it. Kind of like this one. And then you've got this really wacky looking helmet. But there's always fans of the wacky stuff. You know, it might not be as big as an audience as the cool things, but some people love to rock this stuff in matchmaking, so gotta cater to everyone. I think this has done a good job of that. Not sure I'll be using it. Yeah, it kind of looks like a scuffed rogue from like Halo 4 or 5 or something. And then again, we've got this, a cool armor effect, leaky seals, which is where at the seals of your Spartan's armor, there's like, you know, leaky green liquid and steam coming out, which is really cool. It reminds me of that like Halo Reach effect. Not the one before the inclement weather. It reminds me of that one. We've also got the splatter lime visor, which pairs very well with that, with like the green splatters all over the visor, as if you've just killed an infected. And then you've got the Oberon, I think it's called, helmet, which is super unique. And this really reminds me, I think this is, there was a helmet in Halo 5, but you couldn't wear it. It was big trucks just gone past my house as well. Sorry if you heard that. There was a helmet in Halo 5 and a character in Halo 5 that looked very hazmat-y, but you couldn't use him. He was just like a T-pose figure that you could find on one of the DLC maps. I can't remember the name. And it also kind of looks like those yellow guys from Monsters Inc. I'm sure you all know which I mean. Finally, we've got a really cool visor here called Plot Device. It's like divided into like a checkerboard effect. Almost looks like you're playing chess on your visor or something, which is, yeah, really cool. I like that one. And there's a wrist shot, which is like your Spartan putting on his gloves, which is really cool as well. And last but not least, we've got the Signal Tech D-Pi, which is a very wacky helmet with a bulky thing on top. And then the final tier 100 is the Project Corsac, which was shown off in the Season 4 trailer and heavily looks inspired by a grunt. Finally, you've got a Bulldog. This is again like a weapon mesh change. Pretty similar, but yeah, slight changes here and there to the Bulldog. So it looks like the BRs and the ARs that we saw in the trailer are going to be purchasables in the store, which is kind of upsetting. I bet they'll be priced high at like $8 to $12. But still, the fact that the cosmetics are getting cooler is a W. Overall, I think this Battle Pass is pretty good. Probably the best one so far, if not them second best. So it looks like they're making good moves with the cosmetics in the game, which is good. Players have complained that cosmetics haven't been great, and 343 has incentive to make them cool in order to make more money. So it's good for everyone. So yeah, let me know what you think of this Battle Pass in the comments below, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video, which might be Season 4 gameplay. Goodbye.